Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate. Welcome back to a Let's Play of Planetbase, and we are going to be playing on this new and amazing world. This world entirely comprised of nothing, no atmosphere, just hovers around a gas giant. Looking really awesome, I must say. I think it's probably my favourite. It just looks great. I'm really fond of the Mars world, but this moon is pretty cool. Look at that! Brilliant. Just so gorgeous. Unfortunately, it's really hard to see from in-game. Once you're playing, you don't really get to see that Jupiter-like, well, Saturn-like world again. Just the edge of it, on the edge of your screen. So this time I am going to be playing a strategy that was sort of suggested to me in a comment by Daniel Budney of not building a mine, and I'll explain why. So first of all, let's have a look. I need to move quite quickly here to make all of this work. One solar panel there will do. Get to work, people. I'm just going to have a quick squiz around. Okay, so we can go. Right, okay. Good, that's fine. So, do that. So, the idea basically is that, go for that large solar panel first for a change. The idea basically is that mines damage your people. They get wounded going into them, working them. They have to process the material that comes out. So you need an active med bay, active sick lab, lots of medics to keep your people going just to make metal. Maybe it would be better to make med packs and leaf, medical leaf, and just sell it for the metal. That way your workers are not kind of doing two jobs, the processing and the mining. They just have to cart a few things around. And once you've safely got a big supply of biologists and medics and what have you up, off you go to do your own mining. I thought this was quite an interesting idea, and on this map, which is quite resource short, you start with 45 and 35. I thought, well, maybe that might be quite a strategy to go for. You also start very short on people. Just got a single engineer here, Delia. You better work very hard for me. Oh, everyone else can get on while she's waiting and put in the airlock pieces and the... Let me have a look here. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah. O2 shed. Okay, get to work, people, or you're going to run out of oxygen and die. After that, we are going to do something a little different as well. You'll see when it all goes up. Come on. Come on, people. Build it. Build it. Build it. So we are going to put in a security room because they don't cost anything to make, and they're going to allow us to tell our people to go have a break far sooner than they otherwise would. So we're going to use that to stop people from going outside in the solar flares. And this world does seem to get a few more of them than normal, so it did seem like quite a good idea, I thought. Alright, up goes that dome. Excellent. Alright, don't even have to put anything in there. Yes, that's fine, I know. And we do get access to the security controls. Yay! Now, come on, canteen. The canteen's very important. We need our engineer to get on with it. Come on, Delia. You might be short on oxygen. You're gonna die if you don't get this lemon dome up. Come on. Look how much energy this is putting out, by the way. 80. It's just amazing. Compared to the ice world, we're struggling with all those collectors. This is beautiful. That power collector is going to stay large for a long time. Large and full of energy. Good. Canteen. Right, they're all feeling thirsty. Put in a couple of those water things for now. Just till we get them all satisfied. Well, while you're waiting, gentlemen and ladies, you could maybe put up a dorm. Where would be a... I think, well, it's not perfect, is it? No, it's not... Sort of don't want to waste too much space, but... There was fine. Like that. Good. Alright, so I'll take that down now, because we're going to need those resources. Sure. Maybe I'll just leave that there as a reminder that I have one spare for emergencies. Need a single table and a maker and a plant. No, don't beep at me, game. There we go. Up goes the door. It's a bit of a long walk to go to bed, but when you're in space, that's some of the problems you have to face. But I always find that a pot plant cheers me up no end. Must be why they have them in game, really. Keep everybody happy. Okay, so that table's up. Maker should be up shortly. Bed's very important, otherwise they will die. They'd rather die than sleep on the floor. My colonists have standards. They won't just lie on the floor like blooming homeless bums. They'd rather die. Okay, robot's waiting. He just wants to carry things. There's nothing to carry. Well, let's get the next dome planned. It is going to be a lab, because labs are pretty straightforward. And I'm going to attack it here. Good, that will keep all of you quite busy. And then the next thing after that, kind of tempted by storage, I know. Kind of heresy. A little storage maybe, just a tiny one. Will anyone allow me a small storage? How much resources do we have? Not enough, I'm sure, so a biodome will do. And we will pop it there. Not the 7, what am I, crazy? Don't have that kind of resources to hand. Alrighty, would someone please build this? Where are you, engineer? You standing there? Delia! Delia, just Delia, stop it. No, no one wants to do it, do they? They all want to stagger around. Hey, oh, you're building something. Thank you, Delia. Good job. But what about the... Delia, come back. The tunnel isn't done yet. Everyone's going to starve to death because you couldn't be bothered to finish the tunnel. Where are you going? Have a drink? A single drink? Goodness me. That's not really acceptable behavior. Yes, come on. Let's get the biologist busy. One meat machine. Meat machines require so much maintenance. Just going to leave it at a single one right now. Now you're going to run inside and build the bed. Good. Now the meat machine. No. Oh, you got to finish this first, I suppose. While everyone's doing that, why don't we put up a processing plant? Just there. Not... Yeah, that'll do for now. Be cool if we could fit one more little dome in over here. That would look really neat, wouldn't it? Okay, lab is... Not the lab, what am I saying? Biodome's going up. Delia, you better come over here and finish the tunnel or I'm going to be really grumpy with you. Good. Now, one leaf and a bunch of maize. And are we going to risk it? Are we going to risk a tomato? I think we... No, we're not. We're going to leave the tomato. We're going to have one more maize. Yeah. I did get a maize, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Meat and maize will make burgers, which is a second tier food, second order food, or something like that. So that will be quite nice. I think they'll enjoy that. And I do want a lot of starch. I figure that's going to be helpful. If anyone bothers to finish our constructions, that is. Yeah. You'd think you were just inside. You could have finished that one off. No? Not interested? Don't even need to finish the tunnel. Just leave it there. Come on. There's only 10 meals left. What have we got lying out here? Oh. That's one thing we really should perhaps get underway is some kind of landing pad. Where do I want to stick it? Here will do. Stick it there. Good. Workers, you can go do that while we wait for Delia to... No, what is she doing? Have a nap? Yeah, she's having a nap, of course. The food would be quite helpful, Delia. We were all going to starve to death if you can't be bothered to finish these tissue and bits and bobs synthesizers. Oh no, gosh, you're gonna go finish that, aren't you? Well, never mind. We'll just wait. Everybody, cross your legs and hold your tongues and don't eat anything. Yep, processing plant. I haven't got anything to process yet. I suppose I should have thought of that myself. Single engineer. Are you going to go fix that broken robot? Nah, stuff him. Oh good, at least we might get some colonists arriving. Or a trader. Ah, 8 meals. And dropping. Come on, come on, finish that. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, actually, let's flip that to beef. Pretty sure beef and maize will make a burger. Wheat, maize, beef, burger. Yeah, that's fine. We'll make burgers. Alright, good. Maize is up. Excellent. And, right. No medicinal thingamybobs. That's why we recycle that. Okay, trader. What have you got? Well, we don't need any of that. I suppose we could... I don't know. That seems really weak. It seems like a weak play. Just for some starch. For I'm gonna do it anyway. Just we need to get processing. And I'll better put down a bioplastic processor thingy. Really need this food to come up. I hope it produces enough for us, or we're gonna have some real issues. No? No one wants to? Well, workers, you could at least... Oh, never mind. Well, the medicinal pad will be nice, eventually, when it produces. Workers, you've now got somewhere to stick all that starch we just bought. Off you go. Go get it. How are we doing on water? Oh, no problems here. Perhaps I should have skimped and got a smaller one to start with. Would have saved me 1 metal, I think. Not really worth it. Are we going to see any colonists at all? Kind of want biologists. Maybe medics. We haven't got a medic. That's part of the problem. Something like something. I'm just fiddling now. I have no idea what I'm doing. That'll do. We'll say that'll do. Sure, that'll be fine. Okay, so you're working that. Good. This. Gonna try for a tomato pad, gentlemen and ladies. Hold your horses. Or your loins or something. It's gonna be exciting. Tomatoes are going to appear as if by magic. Once our engineer decides to go and build this. We will also need another bunk. As soon as those next colonists arrive, so let's get that underway. As soon as the factory produces. And we have our first piece of homegrown food. But we still don't have the biologists. Biologists. We need biologists. Everyone will die if we don't have biologists. So, yeah. Bunkers up. Tomatoes are up. Colony ship arrives. What are we getting? What were you? Oh, too fast for me. A medic? Oh, a medic. A medic, of course. The one thing we actually don't need right now is a blimmin' medic. Why? Why are you doing this to me, game? Alright. Definitely don't need a guard. Okay. Is anyone going to... How many... We've got one biologist. Oh my goodness me. One biologist has a lot of work to do, and everyone else is just going to have to sit around and wait. Let's see how this runs for a second. Hooray! We've got a biologist! Yay! We all might not die of starvation now. Get in the base. Run to our really poor plants. Fix them for us, please. At least we'll be getting some meat soon. More colonists. What have we got? What have we got? 2 biologists. Yahoo! The last biologist couldn't keep up with the plants. I'm hoping now we've reached the mighty, heady heights of 3 actual working biologists. We'll be able to feed ourselves. We shall see. Yes, the moon planet, what am I saying? The moon level world in this game does seem to be a game of quite careful waiting. You don't want to rush to too many things. Some of you may have wondered why I started with the large solar panel. I found that at this point in the game, with a medium one, you just start running out of power all the time, and then you've got to find the metal. So for 2 extra metal to get so much more power, I thought was really worth it. And also, of course, it doesn't need as much for the spares, rather than, say, building sequentially a bunch of smaller solar panels. So it does end up seemingly a little easier, but you do kind of have a few pauses as things develop. Just waiting for everything to catch up. Trading, what have you got for me? Metal, I do need metal. And I will give you for your metal some of that. And some of that. And maybe I'll take that back. Will you give me that? I can give you... No, well... Would I? Could I, if I could? Yeah, let's say that. That'll do. Give us metal. And then, well, look, this, oh, it's full. Huh. That's full, and it's not being used, so it's not, oh. Because this is full, we have spare starch lying around. There's nowhere to put this plastic. So it really seems to me like it's a good time to get a storage facility up and running. And we're going to put it over here. Yeah, that'll do. Something like that. We should have enough materials to do that now. Oh, except for the connection. Oh well, never mind. Can't win them all. It'll come. We'll just have to trade for it. Alright, food's going away, plastic's going over there. Well, at least that'll move plastic off, which will now mean the starch can go in there and we'll produce more. These are all back on good terms. We're not seeing any problems there, so I think it's time to amp up our food production. How's this doing? That's also fine. Another vitro meat. Can we afford it? We'll find out. We'll be able to afford it. I'm sure we will. We just need to wait for the processing to take place. Okay, that just needs a single metal. Can I scavenge a single metal from anywhere? Not safely, no. I mean, I could scavenge the processor, but that would seem a little pointless. Okay, take that out, go put it down for more food. Good. Engineers build. Starch goes in. Are we producing that much starch? No, these are not fast producers, but they are pretty effective. They're not going to run down on us and just stop growing. Oh, look at that. Piles popping out. Does it actually just pop straight out? Let me have a quick look. 98, 98, 99. Maybe it does just pop straight out. Yeah, good times. Good. Well, I'm happy to see this just chugging away, which is brilliant. Oh, we do have a spare one of these to replace and turn it into a pot plant. Come here. Keep them cheerful. There you go, everyone. Your very own prized pot plant. Brilliant. Excellent. Good. Everybody, go stare at the pot plant. See, if you click on them, it'll tell you looking at decorative plant. Could have sworn I heard a colonist ship, but no. Come on, a trade is all we need, and we'll be sitting quite a bit prettier. Still fine on the producing. I think it's time for another medicinal plant. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're going to biologist because I've set them all to biologist, haven't I? That's fine. Kind of don't mind that. I mean, it's not... I'll just maybe do that. Yeah, something like that. That'll be fine. Yep. So I'm quite pleased. Look, there's no problem maintaining this amount of food. Do we need more? More starch? I think so. I want to see this running all the time. It's not quite there yet. And we're going to need another bed? Not yet. Do want that trader to turn up. So let's just wait for him to turn up. Colonist ship, with a single engineer. That's fine, but you're not a trading ship. The good news is I've realized that we are at a good point right now to build the medical workbench, because the production of bioplastic is ticking along. We've got enough starch, we've got enough medicinal leaf popping out, so that seems like a good idea. We'll get that up and running so our single medic can keep themselves busy. Meanwhile, come on trader, hurry up. We're sitting here waiting for you. Well, we have a trader, but they're not giving us anything useful, which is frustrating. Go away, trader. I have put up a television because people were looking a little sad. It looked like my pot plant wasn't cheerful enough for them. It was a pretty nice pot plant, I think you'll all agree. I mean, let's take a bit of a close look at it. Yeah, I mean, that's a beauty as far as pot plants go. It's just lovely. And look, space. Oh, just can't quite see that. I can't quite see that lovely planet. Never mind. Enjoy the television and the pot plant. Good. Meanwhile, a little boy waits for his trader to turn up. Still not here. Disappointing. I'm going to write a letter of complaint to the space traders. Pretty sure that's the plot of a Star Wars film, isn't it? Maybe this time a trader will generously not provide us with anything. Except I could turn this into stuff. Sounds like a good idea. What would else I like to give you? And yeah, why not? One less. Alright, trade that. And what we'll do is cancel the storage for now and put in metal production there. Good. Will we have enough left over? I think we might have enough left over maybe to make a mine. It might be a good time for that, although I'd really like to get a mid base set up before we do that. Because otherwise we're going to run out of spares soon. We only have one thing that needs spares, but it does need them fairly reliably. Alright people, get onto it. I'm waiting here. Gently waiting. Okay, time for that storage. Okay, good. Nice and snug. Like that. People, hurry up. We need to clear out these full factories. See, look. Won't do anything. Full. Even though we have leaf building up. And those mid packs are going to be vital for us to trade for the metal we need, so we can get our basic mid bay up and running. Once the mid bay's up, well, we need water and power, we'll be able to get the mine going too. Look at all that food slowly disintegrating here. Never mind. Now I'm hoping the water situation does seem to right itself during the day. I don't know why. I think maybe the plants are using more water at night. Does seem that way. Don't really care about that right now. What I care about is seeing these storage things finished. Hurry up. Maybe we'll put down this daisy chain all of the useless stuff away from the base. Good. That is done, so we just need these gentlemen to get on with it. Yep, we know. Good, storage, finally. We can put stuff away. Just like the happy little children we are. And a trader is here. This one's going to be my... No, not my lucky day. Goodbye, get out of here. And I suspect that will be all the metal we have for now, till the next trader turns up. And it's probably a good point to stop here, wait for the next episode. And in the next episode, we will complete the process of getting metal. We'll worry about power, and I think we'll try and get a mine up. And then we'll have, I think, the start of a really solid base on the final level. Oh, solar flare. Oh my goodness. Always happens to me. Always happens to me just as I end an episode. Never mind. Everybody's going to be fine. Don't you worry about it. I'll look after them. I'll look after them while you're gone. Until then, good night.